If you don't already know, I am the founder and CEO of a company called Prepare that is on the same mission. And right now we are selling one product out there called the Entrepreneurship 101 course that goes over the basics of starting a business, legalizing it, tax IDs, independent contracting. And as of right now, I have 50 students on the course. Now, I've been taking notes throughout my personal journey. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 5 of the key lessons that I've learned from my first $1,000 in sales. So let's go. So lesson number 1 is to not be afraid of having multiple target buyers or target customers. And the way that I've broken this down is I created different avatars for every potential customer that I have. And usually this is commonly referred to as a buyer persona, right?
You are probably wondering what a buyer persona is. Let me explain it to you. A buyer persona is a made-up avatar of your client. Most companies use these for marketing campaigns and customer discovery.
You want to include demographics, things such as age, income, ethnicity, if that is something that you're looking for. But you also want to include psychographics, beliefs. An example of this is, a person that buys Chipotle for lunch versus a person that buys McDonald's have a different belief, right? A person that buys Gucci versus a person that shops at H&M also has a different belief, right? And at the beginning, I created 6 buyer personas that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go out and market to them. I'm gonna see if these are the people that are interested, and then I'm gonna cross out different things, right? Lesson number 2 is to not be afraid of changing your business, your product, your service to the different buyers that you meet with or the different potential clients, right? For me, it was more about being open-minded. Some of my clients wanted me to do an in-person presentation. Some wanted me to do a virtual one. Some wanted access to the Entrepreneurship 101 course that I was offering. Others wanted me to do something more coaching for their students or the organizations, right? Ultimately, what I learned here is that flexibility is key. And just because you created one solution towards one organization does not mean that every other organization is going to be the same because of different budgets. And as I began to pitch more and more, I realized that there were the overall service is similar, but the deliverables that I had to do were the ones that changed. Number 3 is to try multiple marketing channels. When I started doing this full time and I'm at 0, I get anxious. I'm like, damn, is this gonna work? How am I gonna get people to buy this, right? So I tried different marketing channels. I tried TikTok, I tried webinars, I tried cold email, I tried warm email, I tried warm Instagram messages, I tried warm Reddit messages, I tried warm LinkedIn messages, referrals, and email newsletters. And the reason why I was doing this is because I'm still trying to figure out what is the most profitable marketing channel for me to actually scale this to $10,000 or $100,000 a year. And from this, my most profitable channel was emails. All the emails brought me a lot of revenue. Then it was social media messages. And lastly, it was webinars. So lesson number 4 is all about commitment and realizing that I actually cannot do this business as a side hustle and I needed to go full force on it. And the reason why I realized this was because I was actually working in marketing at a local food startup here in downtown LA. But then I started finding myself using my lunch breaks to meet with mentors, using my lunch breaks to meet with legal experts to answer my questions. And I was working full time from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And when I would get out, it's kind of hard to network and meet different people, right? So even though I was reaching out to people, I wasn't able to meet with them because nobody is able to meet after 6 p.m. Everybody gets off of work. I was like, all right, I need to change something. So what did I end up doing? I worked in marketing for 5 months. I made it a plan that I will eventually quit my job. And then when I launched the course, literally a week or 2 weeks later, I quit my job because I was like, hey, you know what? I saved some money. I have a safety net for the next, for the next 4 or 5 months. And that gave me the confidence to be like, you know what? I at least have 5 to 6 months to figure this out. And then it turned out better than I expected. It didn't take me that long to start making revenue. I'm 24, and at the end of the day, I tell people, I literally have nothing to lose. If this succeeds, you know how many people I'm going to be able to help out, right? And if this fails, I can go back to get a job anytime, anywhere, right? I can do any marketing job. So at the end of the day, I just told myself, and that was lesson number 4. And now the last lesson that I'm gonna mention is to make yourself available. In correlation to the previous lesson about me quitting my job, I realized that I couldn't meet a lot of people that I wanted to meet during the time I was working. And I couldn't just squeeze everybody into my lunch break. So, I realized that if I really wanted to make this happen, I needed to make myself available to more people. Right now, I accept meetings from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. I'm not saying that I meet every single time, but during that time frame, I'm able to outreach to people, make myself available, whether it's for 10 minutes, for 15 minutes, for an hour, not only to meet potential clients, but also to meet people on TikTok, meet people on Instagram. I get DMs all the time, people wanting some advice, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Because at the end of the day, every single time I meet with somebody, I get to learn, I take notes, and I go from there, right?
So, in summary, the 5 lessons are: 1. Don't be afraid of targeting multiple clients. 2. Change your business offer if you need to. 3. Try multiple marketing channels. 4. I had to quit my job because I felt that was the only way I'd be successful. 5. Make yourself available. Thank you for watching this video. In the next episode, I'll teach you about the lessons I learned from my first $10,000 in sales. As always, like, comment, and subscribe.